Okay. So online students, check it out, guys. Am I audible? Online students. Okay. Okay. Right. The today also in the last session, up to here, discuss about Oracle and Oracle tool. Okay. So what is Oracle? Oracle software installations. And after installation, so what it was happen internal process and the client server architecture. Okay. So these are all we discussed in the last class. Yes or no? So about your Oracle tool we discussed. Okay, now today the third topic in this. Okay, so my topic name, and after having some idea on Oracle software, what is what and what we want to do. Okay, now then later the next one is what now here. Okay, we have to know it how we can go for. Okay, how to integrate my SQL queries. Okay, with my Oracle tool. Okay, now right on below. Okay, and now this SQL language, how you want to integrate it with the Oracle application. Okay, and what we can do with the help of SQL. Okay, there's so many concepts we have in this. Okay, I already said to you, it may be around 30 sessions it will take to finish your SQL part. Okay, now right. So let me see what is what in this introduction part. I will show you. Okay, the what is the information about SQL and what purpose we want to use. Again, in this SQL, how many types of sub languages we have here? What are those? And each language, what kind of commands we have here? Okay, now. So this is all we can go to check it out. What happened here? See, guys, okay, yeah, why it was making issue? Adjustment is that if anybody's come to you, just give it us. Okay, na? See, for small places purpose, don't go to any making any show. Okay. If any ladies also we want to give chance now. All of you clear, girls? The last line. Is it okay, ma? Girls. See, if any ladies was come out, the next line people will vacant. That all students vacant and go to last bracket. Okay, na? If any girls are come, otherwise you can sit. Clear? After girls, next line I'm telling to you. You guys, if any girls are come out here, you that complete line should be vacant. Okay, right. If anybody is not come, you can sit. No problem. Okay, now right now you can come out. Okay, right. So this is what now we will discuss about SQL, and now take it to your guys. So introduction to SQL. So your SQL language, we already explained to you in the early classes, and what we said, it is one of the language here. And this language, especially we are using for communications purpose. So whenever you want to communicate to your databases, okay, no, at the time you can require, or else you require some languages. And that language is called as what now? SQL. And one more thing, remember guys here, in any relational database management systems, like Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DB2, Sybase, Informix, Ingressus, Teradata, MaxDB, PostgreSQLs, any relational database management system softwares are there, which was using in real time. So any RDBMS databases, whatever it was there. So with that, if you need to communicate or interact here, so there is only one and only language here. What now? SQL. SQL is only one and only one language which can communicating with any relational database management system softwares in real world, whatever it was there. Other than this language, so you can't use any other language to communication purpose. Okay, no? So that's the reason. So your SQL. So we all of you know this, guys. Here SQL stands for structure query language. Okay, it is a structure query language, and which was introduced by who was introduced here? IBM. Okay, for what purpose we are using means that we are using for communication purpose, for communicate with the databases, communicate with the database. Okay, na? So this is one point should be remember, guys, here. And this initially IBM, whatever the name was given to your SQL, the initial name, okay, the starting name of this, okay, so the initial name, okay, the initial name is what is your SQL. Okay, initial name is what now? SQL, and later it was renamed. Okay, later renamed as renamed as what now? SQL. So your SQL stands for Structure English Query Language. It stands for Structure English Query Language. Okay, later on it was renamed as a SQL, Structure Query Language. And there is a reason nowadays if you go to any real-time companies, some people also called as what now? SQL. So your SQL is nothing but SQL. Don't forget it. Okay, na? Both are same. And now in this SQL, okay, whatever the predefined, that means which is standard queries are there. What kind of the standard queries are there? SQL standard queries. Those SQL standard queries you can write into any manner. Okay, na? Either you want to write in capitals or small case characters or else combination of capital and small. So any manner you can go to write your query. Because of reason, your SQL language is not a case sensitive. Remember, SQL language queries are not a case sensitive. SQL language queries can be written by programmer in any uppercase or lowercase or combination. Okay, na? That point should be remembered. That's why in my classes, maximum I'm writing a capitals. Okay, even though we can write also small case, but capital why I'm using means just for your visibility purpose only I'm writing. But your SQL queries are not a case sensitive. Okay, na? Write down. So next one, SQL queries or predefined queries. SQL predefined queries are not a case sensitive. Are not a case sensitive. That means we can write in uppercase or a lowercase or a combination of characters, upper and lower characters. Okay, so you can be right. Okay, so we can write in uppercase or lowercase or combination of upper and lowercase characters. Upper and lowercase characters. Okay, for example, here you can see, suppose are you writing here, okay, suppose are you writing now, one of my query if I'm writing now, all are keeping in capitals, nothing problem. Okay, select a star from EMP. Otherwise you can keep all are in the small case character. Okay, nothing problem. Otherwise you can use some capitals and small. So you can use like okay, select star okay from EMP. So in any manner your query is successfully executed, guys, here. Okay, there is nothing problem here. This query will execute, and here also executed. and this query is also executed. So that means you can write in any case character. This point should be remembered. But the next one is what now here in this case, okay, your query can be right into upper, lower, or combination, but every query should end with a semicolon. So semicolon is a mandatory, but the semicolon in SQL Server databases not a mandatory. So in SQL Server people who are working on SQL Server databases, there is no need to give a semicolons, but there it will be accepted. But in Oracle, compulsory we should give a semicolons. If you are not giving semicolon, then your query will not execute. Okay, na? So that point should be remembered. So every SQL statement, every SQL query, every SQL query should ends with what now? Semicolon. This point is mandatory for you. And now in this SQL, we have some sub-languages are there here. So what kind of sub-languages we can see now? The sub-languages of SQL. Okay, now, so here few sub-languages in this first one we called as here data definition language, okay, and we called as DDL. So in this data definition language, okay, now, so we have some queries or commands here, which commands will comes under data definition means first one, create command. Next, we have it here, alter. In this alter command, again, we have a sub commands like alter, okay, alter, modify. This is one. Next, we have your alter, add. Next one, we have your alter, rename. And the next one we called as here, alter, drop. So these are the commands which was comes under alter. And the third command we have here, rename command. Then fourth one we called as here, truncate. Okay. And the next we have here, drop. These are generally we are seeing these commands, but in the new versions, the people was having here some new features also introducing in this. What are the new features in DDL? Okay, in DDL, what is the new features means? There are some features will be introducing by people from Oracle 10G onwards. So those features are called as what now? Recycle bin. And next one we called as perk statements. Or next one we called as here flashback commands. And next one we called as here perk statements. So these are some new features in DDL which was introduced. Okay, now, right. And after that, the second language we have here, data manipulation language. Okay, data manipulation language. We called as DML. In this data manipulations, we are using some commands like insert, and we have here update, and we have here delete. But whatever the new features in this, okay, if you want to see the features, okay, what are the new features in DML? Okay, so there will be here insert all command, and most important in real time, merge command. Okay, so these are all comes under DML operations we called. So here I'm giving old commands as well as new commands. Okay, right. And the third one we called as here data, okay, retrieval, or else a data query language. So we called as here DRL, or else somebody is calling DQL also. So both are same here, data retrieval and data query language. In this, we have only one command that is called select, and the most important command in real world. Okay, na? Select command is very oftenly. Almost 70 to 80% of operations we are performing through select command. Okay, now this is very important for all technology peoples. Okay, right. The next one is called as what now? Transaction control language. Transaction control language. That is what we call the TCL. So in this TCL language, commands are which type of commands here? Commit, and we have your rollback, and we have to need to use what now? Say point. And the next one is called as, guys, here data control, okay, language. So data control language, that's called as a DCL. So data control language, and this is security wise. These commands are very, very important role will be play. So granting permissions, otherwise revoke. Okay. And these are called as what now? Standard queries we call, guys. Okay, standard languages and standard queries. And these 5 language commands are common for any database. Okay, the same commands we are using in Oracle, we are using in SQL Server, we are using in MySQL, you are using DB2, okay, you are using Sybase, Informix, etc., etc. In this any RDBMS, relational database management system databases. Okay, these 5 languages commands are common. That's why the people saying that SQL language queries are standard queries. Standard means, can we change or we cannot change? We cannot change. It was fixed. Okay, that we cannot change us. So these 5 language commands, same commands, same syntaxes in any database in real time. Okay, now other than these commands, remaining things will be changed. Remaining things what, sir? For example, if you are a Oracle learner, are you Oracle learner? So in this common, okay, common is what now? SQL query is a common for all the technologies or all the tools. It's a common. SQL queries are, it's a common for all the things. All the, in all databases, same to same. DDL, DML, DQL, TCL, DCL, it's common. But other than this standard queries, remaining things will be changed. Remaining things what now? Suppose Oracle is having its own data types. So Oracle data types you can't use under MySQL. MySQL data types you can't use under Oracle. Oracle data types you can't use under SQL Server. SQL Server data types you can't use under MySQL. MySQL, SQL, Oracle. So other than this standard queries, in the remaining concepts levels, it will be changed. So Oracle having its own data types, its own operators, its own functions. Okay, like SQL Server is having its own data types, its own functions, its own operators. MySQL is also having its own data types, its own operators, its own functions. Yes or no? So like other than these 5 language commands, remaining concepts levels, there is some minor differences are there. The minor differences I'm telling, I'm not telling major differences, having some minor differences. Minor differences means what now? Suppose Oracle supporting long data type, for example. So this long data type in SQL Server not allowed, but instead of this long, they are using varchar of max. So how long data type is working in Oracle, varchar of max data type is also working in a SQL Server, but names are different. They are using which keyword? Max keyword, but I'm not using any max keyword in my data types. And in Oracle, we have here what now? varchar 2 data type is there. But in SQL Server, not varchar 2, they have only varchar. Okay, na? In SQL Server, they have here, okay, some other data type we called as a binary related data types are there. So here also we have a binary data type, but names are changed. That means here we have here like a raw. Raw is called as our binary data type, but raw cannot be used under MySQL and SQL Server. Like same as operators. Some operators are supporting Oracle, some operators are not supporting these are. And these supported operators here not allowed. Okay, na? Like a functions, like a type conversion functions. Okay, na? So in that cases, minor differences are we identified. That's why Oracle, if you want it, Oracle means you can go Oracle only courses. Oracle student don't go SQL Server. SQL Server student don't come Oracle, because up to this 5 you will be feel like this same, but next after that there are so much little bit differences in every concept have some differences. And if you go to PLSQL language, totally different. Okay, PLSQL language in Oracle, we have a collections, but collections are not there in this. In this any database, there is no collections, but you have a collections in Oracle. In Oracle, we have a packages, but in these databases, there is no packages. So when you go to PLSQL, almost 50 to 50% will be changed. It's a major differences are there in PLSQL, but SQL is a maybe minor differences. But PLSQL language, when you learning, okay, SQL Server PLSQL, Oracle PLSQL, both are lot of difference. Almost 50 to 50% is a different concepts. Okay, na? So that is I'm telling now. So up to this 5, you can happy. You can work in any database, but later on, small differences are there in SQL. And those small differences, if you identify, then you will be handle any database in real world. Okay. If you're learning perfectly Oracle database now, then you can handle any database in the real time. Okay. Because Oracle is having that much of features and facilities. So more and more advanced features are there in Oracle, but those advanced features you cannot see into SQL Server, MySQL, DBT, you can't see that advanced topics. That's why who was working on Oracle, those people can handle any database in real time. Okay, because of reason it was a high level concepts are there in Oracle. If you handle that high level and normal concepts, you can easily handling. Okay, so this is what this point should be remember all of you. Okay, now. So now come to these 5 languages I said, and these 5 languages are very important for the all technology people. You are maybe Java student, you are .NET, you are Python, you are PHP student, UI person, DevOps, AWS, Selenium, data science, anybody, any technology person. These commands are compulsory. You should know it, and you should have some awareness on these language commands for any technology background student. Okay, na? Right. And now let me see one by one. Okay, data definition language commands, sir. First, we will discuss what is create, what is alter. In alter, again, there are 4 types of commands are there: modify, adding, rename, drop. And here also rename is there. Here also rename is there. So what purpose these 2 we are using? What is the purpose of alter rename and what is the purpose of just rename? Okay, no? So this kind of differences we will be go and check it out now. Okay, right. Online students, is it okay, guys? My voice? Okay, right. So now this is what it was happened. And first language we will be discussed now in today class, the language commands, because first you have these commands knowledge, then we will do some operations. Without this commands knowledge, we can't do any operation in the database. Okay, first take siding DDL. In DDL, the first command was what now? Create. Okay, so this create command, carefully observe. In this create command, okay, what purpose this command we are using means, to we all of you know, to create a new object, okay, in database. So whenever you want to create a new object in databases, okay, compulsory you should be use a create command. Without this command, you cannot create any new object. Yes, sir. What is the mean by new objects? New objects are nothing but tables. Okay, now you can go tables. Okay, now we can go to views. Now we can go to synonyms. Now we can go to sequence. You can go for indexes. You can go for clustered. Okay, now you can go for procedures. You can go for function. You can go for triggers. Okay, now. So anything you have to design means compulsory we should go for create command. In this, any object, if you want to create in Oracle or in any other databases, compulsory you should use what now? Create command only work. Okay, right. But sir, here tables, views, synonym, sequence, index, cluster, these are all are. What is the view? What is the synonym, sequence? These all are advanced topics. In coming soon, one by one, we will cover each and every topic we will cover. But you require a patience, okay, and don't hurry. Okay, na? I asked here 50 to 60 sessions. In 50 to 60 sessions, I will give complete knowledge of Oracle. Okay, na? Don't hurry. सर ये हुआ है वो हुआ है मत पूछना आफ्टर होने के बाद पूछना if anything we missed. Okay, right. So now this is what it was. And now in this, first my core object. What is my core object in this? Core means what? What is the mean by core? Suppose in human body, what is the core component? Heart. Because heart is the core component. From there only your functionalities are going on, like blood circulations, pumpings, as or no. So how we can say in a human body, heart is a core component of human body. In any relational database management systems, what is my core object? Means that the core object is what now? Table. Okay, when you create a table, then only possible views, synonyms, sequences, indexes, clusters, procedure, functions, triggers. The remaining objects can be created. Without this object, these are nothing. Understand? Na? So these are also objects, but these are all objects are depends on table. That's what table is called as what now? Core object. Once you have a table, then you can apply views. Then you can apply synonym. You can apply indexes. You can create a triggers. Okay. These all remaining objects can be possible. If table is not there, these remaining things will never. It doesn't, no need, and there is no meaning of remaining objects. Okay, so that's why tables are called as a core objects we called. Okay, and now we will see, first we should have a good idea on how to create it, what now? Tables. So once you have a good idea on the tables, how we can designing purpose, what we required. So this kind of knowledge, if you have it now, then remaining concepts you can easily understand it. Okay, no? Right. So now let me go for exciting how to create a new table in an Oracle database. Okay, so here I'm giving syntaxes, and every syntax is called as a predefined. These are not a user defined here. Okay, so every syntax is a predefined now. So what is the syntax for creating a table? Create table, table name offer, and I should go for to send your column name. And every column name, once you want to define, compulsory we should require what now? Data type, and give it your size if it is needed. And same as you can go to column number 2 and you can give your data type again and size, comma, and so on. Okay, like you can create any number of columns, and maximum how many columns we can create under a single table? 1000 columns. So maximum limit of columns in a table under Oracle, how much? 1000. But maximum limit of rows, how much? Unlimited rows. Rows are no limitation. It's a depending on your memory, storage memory. So rows are unlimited, but columns are 1000. This point should be remembered. Okay, now, right. And let me go. I will go for to design here. But sir, can you come out and see? Suppose I'm going to creating one sample table now. Create a table. Okay, create a table. My table name is a student. Okay, here I will take student ID. So student ID as per my syntax. Student ID is what now? Column name. So in these columns, I'm storing my data. But whenever you want to store data into somewhere, first of all, we should know that is which type of data are you storing. For example, in your front end side, okay, some C language, C++, Java, .NET. Suppose I declared here one variable is a X. Okay, one variable is a X. So now can you tell me into X variable, which type of data can I store? Can we say here? No, we cannot say. Why we cannot say what type of data will be stored in this variable? Because this variable is not having any type. So without a type of the variable, you can't say which type of value can be stored. That's what we are going to do. Before you want to declare any variable, we must and should be mentioned data type. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. In Java also you can see how to declare your variable syntax. Just remember, what is the syntax to declaring variables? Come on. Data type, variable name. Okay, is equals to value or value not optional, that is. So here also. So if I'm declaring int x means which type of data I can store? Int is a data only I can store. Suppose your type is string x, then string format data only we can store. So that means here data types are what it was representing to us. Which type of data are you storing into this variable memories? Okay, now so the type can be understand. But here observe, student ID I was given. Student ID is also one column. If you treat as it is a variable name, into this variable memory, which type of data you want to store? Which type? So we don't know. Why we don't know? Because Oracle is supporting which type of data types. First, we want to know it. Yes or no? Because I said to you, every language is having its own data types. C data types, C++, C++ data, Java data, .NET. Okay, na? Same as your SQL data types. Okay, na? So now here, what kind of data types are supporting into Oracle? First, we should know it. Once you have a good idea on data types, then we can go to design our tables. So that's why what I'm doing up to here, I stop it here. I don't know what kind of data types in Oracle. So that's why I just stopping here. Okay. And now what we want to learn now? What we want to learn now? Data types in Oracle. Now take heading. You just stop it here and come back to your data types in Oracle. Okay. Now we want to say the before creating of table, first every user should know that data types as per your databases. If you're learning MySQL data types are what? If you're going to working with SQL Server data types are what? When you're working with Oracle data types are what? So that should be common. That means you should know it that. And one more thing I want to tell you. So what is that? Without data types, you cannot create a table. It was impossible. Okay, na? There is no any other chance. Okay, so data types, without data types, there is not possible to create a table in any database, not only Oracle. Okay, na? So that's why data types are must be learned. What is what kind of data type support? If you have this idea, then table creation is very, very easy. Understand, na? So let me come. So here come to data types. Data types are what it was tell us means it was telling us which type and what type of data are you storing. Same as if you have a table, are you designing your table with some columns X, Y, Z? So I was given my column names are XYZ. Okay, but I didn't mention any data types here. So now tell me, which value I can store into X? Integer, string, alphanumeric, data, time, binary, float, double, which one you can store? Can we say? No. Why, sir? Because I don't know X column, which type of column I don't know. Because the data type is not mentioned. That's why users cannot say it. Suppose I was mentioned here. Now tell me. X column storing which type of values? Integer values. Okay. Now you can say now it was storing integer values. How can you say? Because of data type. Yes or no? Now why? Again, why also I don't know. For example, on why I'm going to applying here, our data type is a varchar2. Then what it was stored? String. String type means some names like Sai, Smith, Ellen, some characters of names will be stored. Suppose on Z, I will give it on Z, which data type? Data. That means in this column, which format of data can I store? Date formats. So I can store here date formats I can store. So that means based on these data types only, we can understand that which column is going to be storing which type of data. Without these data types, we cannot. Okay, now? Now what we want to say here, come to in database terminology, what you say, data type. It is, okay, it is an attribute. It is an attribute to specify what type of data is storing into a column. What type of data type is storing into a column. Okay, na? Right. Next one. Oracle supports Oracle supporting the following data types. The following data types are what kind of data types? The first one is called as what now? Numeric data types is a one type of here. Next one we called as here character or else string data types. Character or else we called as what now? String data types. Okay. Next one we called as here long data type. Then after we are discussing about date data types. Then after we have here raw and long raw data types. Raw and long raw data types. And after that we have here log data types. After that we have here log data types. So these are the total data types which was supported under Oracle. Okay, so the different categories here: numeric category, character or string, or long, date, raw, and lobs. Okay. Now, so first I will explain to you how these data types work. Then later I will show you practically in our classes. Okay, now? Right. So first of all, take siding numeric data types. So numeric data types, these are again classified into two types, guys. Okay, first one is called as a integer data type. Second one is called as here, okay, a number of p comma s. P comma s. So these are the two types again in the numeric. Okay, so come to what is int, what is number of p comma s. Okay, and of course all of you know this. Int. Now tell me guys here, if int is a data type, which kind of data will store? Simply we can say, okay, storing integer values. Okay, but here the problem is what now in Oracle latest versions, when you want to give it int data type on your column at the time of creation, The data type is internally converting by Oracle into number data type. For example, suppose I'm going to taking now. Are you designing one column? The column name is serial number integer. So this is at my designing level. So whatever int I was given here, this int will be convert into serial number of 38 size. Okay, so I was given int at the time of table creation, but after table successfully created, it was converting into number with a how much size? 38 size. That means what you understand, your integer data type is equals to number of 38 size. It means what now? Integer data type is equals to number of 38 size. Okay. Here, what is the meaning of size, sir? Here we saying that 38. What is the mean by 38 means? 38 digits of number. It will be stored. Your maximum digits limitation, how much here? 38. For example, let me come out here. Let me come out. Are you taking serial number? So now I'm giving here number, the integer. Integer means what now? Number of 38. Integer is nothing but number of 38. Okay. So now I'm going to take a number because you can understand. So I'm giving number. Number of, if I'm giving 2, suppose. Number of 2, if I'm giving now, then how much, okay, up to how much I can store in this? Means that I can store 0. Okay, na? I can store 1. Up to, can I store 44? 44 can I? Yes, because what is number size? 2. Here 2 means 1, 2 means what now? 2 digits. 2 digits format of data. Like a 38 means 38 digits of format of data. Okay, now I'm giving 2. 2 means maximum 0 to how much I can save? 99 only. Understand my point now? 0 to 99. It may be positive or negative or whatever it is, but 0 to 99 only. But suppose user try to insert 100, can I? No, immediately showing error because 100 number having how many digits? 3 digits. But what is your length? 2. Satisfied? No. So immediately out of the range. So out of the range value, once you given here, immediately showing error. So if I want to store 100, how much I want to increase? Now number of 3. Now 0 to how much I can store? 0 to I can store 999. I can store it. But can I store 1000? Never. I can't store 1000 because 1000 is having 4 digits. Now if I want to store 1004, then up to 0 to 9999. Can I? 10,000? No. If I given here 5, then come on. 99,999. 1 lakh? No. If I store 1 lakh, how much I want to give? 6. So like this, what I'm saying here, 38. 38 means you just imagine 38. That means it will be it's a crores, 10 crores, 100 crores, millions, billions, trillions, and finally you can go to electronics. Which value? Electronic values will give. Same in the database also. If you tried, I will show you. Whenever you want to insert in some use range of data or amount, your database automatically converting into electronics. Can you see in the calculator? Scientific calculator, anybody used? In scientific calculator also, certain range was crossed, then your entire value converting into electronics, 10 to the power of E. Yes or no? Something it will become to you. So electronics values automatically converts certain range was crossed. So here also like this. So here int is nothing but 0 to electronic values of value you can save in this serial number. Understand now? So your 38 means what now? Digits. 38 digits of number. I can save it. That is my maximum range. Okay, right. So this is what now int, okay, data type, and int when I use internally converting as a number, and int is equals to number of 38 size. Okay, but that means what you understand, whenever we use integer, it's automatically convert number. Okay, right. I just keep it this. What about next one? Number of p comma s. Here observe carefully. This data type we are using guys here, and it will be storing. Okay, it will be storing integer values and also which values? Float values and also float values. Okay, now the question will come to you. Number data type, both types of data can be stored, integer as well as float. But when it will be stored integer and when it will be stored float means, okay, when we are using number data type with only precision, okay, na, then it will be storing what now? Integer values. Carefully observe. Storing integer values. Okay, na? But when I'm using along with the number or along with the p, I'm giving a s scale also, then it will be stored which values? Float values. Okay, now this is the difference. What is p comma s means? When I'm using number of p, it was integer. If I'm using p comma s, then it was float values. Point you understand now? Now we can observe how it was here. And now we will check it out. What is a P and what is a yes, sir? Let me come. So your P stands for precision. Your P stands for precision. Precision means what, sir? Okay. Now we can see. Counting all digits. Counting all digits. Okay. All digits. Including all digits, including left and right side, left and right side, digits of a decimal point in the given expression, decimal point in the given expression. Counting all digits, including left and right side. Okay, left and right side digits of decimal point in the given expression. What it mean? Let me come. Suppose I'm giving one expression, guys. 56.23 paisa. For example, 56.23 paisa. So now in this expression, this is called a decimal point. This decimal point left side, how many digits? 2. Right side, 2. So my decimal point left side 2 digits, right side 2 digits. This both the digits will be added together. Then it is called a 4. The 4 is called as what now? Precision. The 4 is called as what now? Precision. So precision means what now? Your left and right should be counted. Total counting of digits in the expression, including left and right, is called as a precision. Okay. So that means if I'm going to ask here, what is precision, sir? If I'm going to ask what is precision, sir? Precision how much here? 4. Now in the same pattern, now I'm giving 5, 6, 7 and 1, 2. Now I'm asking here precision value. How much now? 5. Left side how many digits? 3. Right side 2. So total 5. This is called a precision calculations. Now, next, yes, S stands for scale. S stands for scale. The scale is nothing but here counting the right side digits, the right side digits only. Right side digits only, it will be counted. For example, suppose you can see. Now, this is my expression. Precision is a 4, total counting. If I'm asking, what about the scale? What is the scale? Scale 2. Because scale is nothing but what now? Counting the right side digits only. The right side, how many digits are there? 2. Scale is 2. In this expression, okay. Now, suppose I'm going to adding out one more. How much precision? Precision 6. If I'm asking here, scale how much? 2. Suppose if I'm giving here, now scale is 3, precision 7. Got it? So this is the way it will be counting your scale and precision. Now let me come out. One example. Suppose are you designing one column is called as a price column in my table. There I was applied number. Okay, I was applied number 4 comma 2 I was given. 4 comma 2 I was given. 4 means precision. 2 means scale. Now I'm asking some values. You just tell me what is happening. 0.0. Can I store? 0.0 expression. How many digits? 2 digits. Total 2 digits. But my precision 4 digits. This 2 digits within the precision or overflow now? Within the precision. My precision total count is 4. Your total count is 2. So that means my range is within or without? Within. So satisfied? Yes. Precision satisfied. Next one now. Scale. Scale means what I said? Only right side count. Only right side count how much? 1. My scale is 2. Within the range or without the range? Within the range. So scale also satisfied? Yes. So that means it is allowed. Next. 45 rupees 12 paisa. Allowed? Okay. 99.99 paisa. Allowed? Sure. 100 rupees. Allowed? Not allowed. Why, sir? Precision how much? 4. Here how much precision? 5. Precision satisfied or not satisfied? Not satisfied. Scale? Satisfied. Scale satisfied, but precision not satisfied. So that's why when I want to give it here, it was showing what now? Error. So that means when I'm giving 4 comma 2, it means that how much range I can store? 0.02 99.99 paisa. That's it. Up to that much price only I can allow. More than that means 100 onwards we cannot. Suppose I want to store 100 rupees. Then 5. If I'm giving 5, can I store 100 rupees? Yes, it will be. Yes, it will be. Now, if I'm giving here. Allowed? Allowed. Okay. Allowed 10,000. Why, sir? Because precision 5. Here precision total how much here? 7. My precision. Is it allowed? Not allowed. And even the 1,000 is also not allowed. Yes or no? Because here how much? 6. Here how much? 5. Okay. Now I'm giving. Can I? Up to how much? 9,999.99 paisa. 0.02 9,999.99 paisa. Okay. For example, sometimes what it was happen, if I'm giving now, directly user inserted 25,000 I'm inserted. I'm not giving after point values, I'm not giving. Just 25,000 I'm passing. What happened? Allowed or not allowed? I'm sending only 25,000. I'm not giving 0.00, 0.12, I'm not giving. Just 25,000. Allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. Why, sir, not allowed? Because at the time of insertion, user is sending 25,000 only. But in the paisa, that means currency format, how it was converted 25,000.00. Because your scale, how much you given? 2 paisa value taken. Now total count 7. Total count 7. But my count supported a no, showing what? Error. But now I'm passing 2,500. Allowed? Here I'm passing 2,500. That was converting into currency, paisa values. So how it was happening? 2,500.00. Total how much? 6. My precision 6. Scale. Satisfied? Yes. Now we can. Okay, now next one. Can I? Can I? No, not allowed. Why, sir? Here scale is satisfied, but which is not satisfied? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But my precision 6. Even if you want to remove this, even the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My precision 6. So here precision not satisfied, but scale is satisfied, but still not allowed. Because when it was allowed means this both of satisfied. Precision will be satisfied, scale also satisfied, then only. And now next one. Can I allow this? Now? Allowed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is satisfied? Precision satisfied. What about scale? Not satisfied. So this is giving what? Error. So like this, guys, you have to check it out. What is your precision? What is your scale? And inserting value or expression, it must be under precision, under scale only. Otherwise, equals to precision, equals to scale. But more than precision, more than scales are not allowed. This is called as a precision and scales. Clear, na? Right down below. Clear? Completed? Okay. So in this, don't take this all the things, just your explanation. So take it like 0.02. How much here? 99.99. Up to that value, I can store. From 0 to 0.02, 99.9. As per this expression I'm telling you, okay, na? 6, 2 expression. Okay, right. So that is your allowed. Complete. Okay. This is numeric data types, how it will be. Next one is what now? Character or string data types. Character or string data types. Okay. Suppose these data types, how it was working. For example, let me see. Are you creating one column, employee name column are you created? On this employee name, I was applied a character data type with size is 10 size. Now tell me guys, suppose if I want to insert into this, one of my name I'm inserting now. Smith. Can I store into? Smith can be stored? Sure. So here, so many freshers or learners, they will be what they think Smith is a characters now. So this will be allowed because the Smith characters length is what now 5. Here length is 10. So satisfied. So what they will say it is allowed, but this is absolutely wrong. Okay, na? It is not allowed. It was showing error. But sir, if I'm giving the same Smith, now can I? Allowed? It is allowed. Sir, the first one and second one, what is the difference? First one is called as just characters, but this is not a character. This is called a string. So string only allowed. String format data only allowed by your character or string data types. For example, if you want to understand, now I'm giving 120. I'm going to insert. Allowed? Why, sir? 120 is a integer, so it is not allowed, showing error. But the same 120, if I'm keeping under single quotes and sending here, allowed? Allowed? Allowed. Now this time 120 integer or string? String. It's not integer. 120 is not a integer type. It is a string type. So string is allowed. Got it my point now? So finally, whatever you insert into character data types, that should be in the format of string only. So your string allowed, your string allowed, 120 not allowed, normal Smith not allowed. Same as if I'm giving 45.23 paisa, can I? Because it is a float. But the same 45 rupees 23 paisa I'm sending now. Allowed? Yes, allowed. First one, second one difference what? First one is a float. Second one is a string, not a float. It is a string. So finally conclusion is what now? Character data types are accepting only string format data. The string format data may be anything, but it was there in the string format, it is accepted. Clear all of you? So that is what we call. So what I'm saying here, storing which format? String format data only. Okay. Here string can be represent. Here string can be represent with the single quotes guys. But in front end side, In Java, .NET, which one? Double quotes. But remember, double quotes are in database not support. That's why don't compare your Java to database. Java is a Java, .NET, Python, C, C++ are different. Database is different. Don't compare one to one. If you're comparing one to one, lot of confusion. Okay, now, so somebody saying that, sir, in my Java, I'm using string represent data. This is what now? Double quotes, sir. Can I use here? Means it's not allowed. It was showing an error. Okay, now the specification is not allowed here. So here in database, here, okay, what string can be represented? Here string can represent with a single quotes only, not a double quotes. Double quotes are not allowed. Okay, now we can see this example below right now. You will get some idea what is the differences in this two. Okay, now definition clear now. So now storing string format data only. Okay, now we are observing. Here string format data means what, sir? Okay, don't write for sir. Here string format data means here two types of formats. Okay, now one is we call string format data is nothing but first one is called as a characters string format is one type. Characters only string format, this is one type. Second one is called as what now? Second one is called as what now? The second one is called as alpha numeric string format. So your string format data two types. One is characters only string. Second one alpha numeric string. What is the differences in these two? What is the differences in these two? Okay. So character string in this we can use only small a to z. You can use alphabets or else capital A to Z. This is only allowed. So other than alphabets, characters, either uppercase or lowercase or whatever it may be, but only A to Z. These are only will accepted here. So for example, what sir? So many names, sir. Suppose your name is Smith. So Smith is a small can be accepted. Smith can be capital can be accepted. Understand? But here I'm using only alphabets. Next one is what now? Alpha numeric. Alpha numeric. Generally, you can see in your websites, especially banking sectors. You have an online account, net banking account is there? Don't tell me your user ID password. I'm asking they are not there. There none. So user ID, okay. Below come to password. When you created password, there's some hint was there. What is the hint? Your password should have one uppercase, one lowercase, one special character, one number. Anybody see? Yes, that is called a alphanumeric. So normal password compared to alphanumeric, very less security. That's why alphanumeric passwords are most of the websites are maintained because of the reason high level secure. It's not that much easy to hack your password. But your password is only in character wise na, then anybody simply hack your passwords. That's why in real time you can say, especially in banking sectors. In banking sectors, you can see most of the bankings are maintained what now? Alphanumeric passwords. Okay, it's highly secured. Now, in this what it was concerned, in this what it was concerned means here also capital A to Z or small a to Z. It is also come comma 0 to which number? 9 number comma. Next we have some special characters. What is the special characters? At the rate, hash, dollar, ampersand, okay, percentile, and percentage underscores. So like some special characters also, it will be come to you. In this combination, your okay, alphanumeric will be there. So nowadays alphanumeric, so many examples like passwords. Your mail ID is also there, no? Yes or no? Mail ID Naresh IT at the rate Naresh IT 29 at the rate Gmail. So your Naresh IT alphabets 29 number at the rate special character. So any two combination out of this three, if three is there, okay, or two is there, even though we call it alphanumeric. Like for example, PAN card. And PAN card number also alphanumeric? Yes, PAN card numbers are there. Passwords are there. User IDs are there. Sometimes you can see some login time, we have capture images are come. Anybody observe capture images? In capture images also, combination will come. Number and character. Anybody identify? Yes or no? In IRCT's website, when you booking tickets, finally it was asking what? Capture image. Yes or no? So these are all kind of examples that comes under alphanumerics. Okay? So alphanumeric means what now? For example, I'm giving now Smith123 at the rate gmail.com. Gmail.com. This is called an alphanumeric. Okay, like we have your passwords, like you have your PAN number, okay, PAN card number. So these are all that comes under okay alphanumeric cases. Completed? So these are what now? String format data means that two types of data can be stored. Next, what we called as types of character data types. Types of character data types. Okay. And now in this character or string data types, again, we have two types of data types. Okay. What is that? First one we called as here. First one we called as here non-Unicode characters, non-Unicode data types. Second one is called as what now? Unicode data types. Clear now? So non-Unicode and Unicode. Non-Uni, your Unicode stands for universal supported characters. Non-universal supported. Non-universal supported means what, sir? In the same pattern, universal supported. Non-universal, universal. Okay. What is the differences? What is the differences of these two? And in real time, when you're working in real time companies, which type of data types are mostly preferred in real time applications? Okay, na? That information we will see on tomorrow. Okay, na? Some suspense, huh? Now we have some suspense. What is non-Unicode? What is Unicode? When suspense is having, na, you will get a more interest on subject. Yes or no? Bahubali. Kya hua Bahubali? Why Kattappa killed? Cinema में कुछ नहीं है. Only the sensation is what now? Why Kattappa killed Bahubali? That last line will be creating sensation in the second part. Because of reason, everyone eagerly waiting. What happened? Suspense. Yes or no? So this is also, we will see what is the differences of these two, which one we can use in real time. Okay, no? Right, guys? So here, Google Class almost offline students. Already joined, all of you. Okay. I already uploaded some files here. One is from Oracle here. You can see I was given clear notes also. Yesterday I was uploaded here. So Oracle running notes only I uploaded, not main notes. From 13 we started, 13 to 22. That means yesterday complete notes is there in this file. Okay, na? In this file, complete notes is there. Okay. And along with this, next, Oracle software. So many people are asking. Software installation video and link. This is also, I kept it. So please go to download this video and link. Go to install your software first of all. Okay, na? Offline students. While installation time, you just follow this video and as is follow. But even though, if you get any problem, na, bring your laptops, okay, na, to classroom. Don't come, sir, mera installation nahi hua, sir. Oh, error aa raha hai. Kaun sa error? Oh, error aa raha hai, sir, mere ko. Oh, error ka matlab kya hai? That's why you just bring out your laptop. Otherwise, take one photo. What is the error problem? Photo, bring out. I can see that. Without screenshot, without laptop, if you come and ask me, I can't say anything. Okay, because I want to know now first what kind of error was came. Okay, right. So that was, you can do it, guys. Okay. And online students purpose. Okay, na? Guys, maybe tomorrow your admin will confirm. The previous admin, Mr. Akil, was there. But unfortunately, his father health was not well. So that's why he went away. Okay, so now the Naresh IT management people will assigning to you one more new admin for your online or for your batch purpose. Okay, especially online. So you don't call to Mr. Akil. Okay, na? Akil is not available for you. He was out of the station for his father health issues. Online students. So don't call to him, and that number you removed from your mobile if anybody saved. And tomorrow I will give one more new admin which will assign by Naresh IT to you. Okay, na? So up to there, you will not get any Google Classroom also. Okay. So once your admin is confirmed, then they will give a Google Class online students. Okay. Right, guys.